Hello, Gym Blogs number 7. Okay, why ego affects training. So, what I'm going to talk about now, ego. Ego is a big thing I find in training. It's a big problem. Um, this is one of those things that I think you've got to have. It's nice to have a little bit of ego. You've got to be proud of yourself and trying to be doing the best you can. But what I mean by ego affects training is, like most things, when you're training, you're trying to progress and you're trying to be better now than you were yesterday or last month. And if you don't see yourself progressing, it can almost feel like you're not working hard enough, you're not doing the right thing, something's not working, you're not putting the effort in or whatever. It's kind of the pointless in training. What's the point in training if you're not going to be getting better? But main issues what I find with ego, what I mean by checking your ego, is the fact that, let's say, for instance, you're doing a 100 squat challenge, it's a favourite of mine, or press ups, as many press ups you can in a minute, whatever, any of these types of exercises there. Or the competitions where I see it the most. I hate doing any form of gym based competitions because what you'll get is, if it's a case of, right, who can do the most squats in a minute or press ups in a minute, whatever, correct movement gets compromised just for numbers. It now becomes half rep in, form goes out the window just to get from point A to point B as fast and quick as you can, because what's important is that number, so that when it comes to that score of how many did you do, I did 1,050,000 friggin' thousand, or I did 5. But I don't want to do anything that I don't get anything out of. If I'm not getting something out of it, I'm not going to waste my time and effort doing it. And all you're getting by smashing through and getting higher numbers through compromising your movement is it's just that flatten the ego to be like, oh yeah, I won. You're trying to impress other people. Who cares about other people? Impress other people with the way you actually look, the way you perform, with your health, your fitness, not with a number you can just spout out. So when I see a lot of these things online at the moment where people are just trying to do as many as they can in whatever, or get things done as quick as possible because they think the first person that finishes wins is the best, that's when you run risks of injury, because you're just not doing the movement properly, you're not holding a correct posture, you're not focusing on that spinal position, you're not focusing on your knee position over your feet, you're compromising the safety of your knees, hips, everything, whatever's involved. So checking the ego, I think, is massively important. Don't be interested in being the fastest to get the most numbers or whatever. Just focus on why you're actually there. Do that exercise properly. So the 100 squat challenge, for instance, I like that. And in the beginning, for me, it was a big challenge. I remember the first time I ever did it, I thought, well, I don't think I can do 100 squats in one go. Body weight only. So let me just break it down, and maybe I'll do 3 lots of 33 and a 33, 33, 34, something like that. And I thought, okay, that's a game plan, we'll go with that. And it took me something like 5 minutes to do it, with breaks in between. And I thought, okay, 5 minutes something. 5 minutes 34. What am I pretending I don't know for? It's exactly 5 minutes 34. And then I thought, all right, next time round, I'll do it in, I reckon I can do it in 2. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. So I'll do a 50 and 50. So I smashed out 50, had a little bit of a pause, waited till the pain to die down in my legs, and then smashed out another 50. And I genuinely, at this point, don't remember what time I did that in, but it was obviously faster. I think it was 3 minutes odd, something like that. Then the next time I thought, okay, I reckon at 50 when I stopped, I didn't really need to stop then. Let's see if I can just do maybe 70 and then finish the other 30 off. And I did. And it got better and better and better. So eventually I thought, I can do this in 1. Let's just smash it through. And I did it in 1. A couple of little pauses on the way here and there because it just built up lactic acid, just hurt and burnt. But then it quickly got to the point where I could just blast through all 100 at a fairly decent, constant pace with no pauses. Then it became, this is where the danger started, because you think, okay, I'm getting good at this now. And I'm always excited because I remember how hard it was in the beginning and how much better I'm getting now. This is perfect. That's the whole point of the exercise. You should be getting excited about the things you're doing. It should become fun. It's a good challenge. It's the whole point of it. It's got to be fun. Otherwise, what are you doing? It's not just a medicine. But herein lies thy problem. It become now, how quickly can I get these 100s done? Now, The target time I tell people now is 1 minute 40. If you can do 100 squats in 1 minute 40, make that, that's it, you're done, you've achieved. Why? Because that's 1 rep per second, okay? 100 reps, 100 seconds, 1 minute 40. That's good, that's going some. If you can do that, then you're at a point where to start going faster than that, you start to compromise the movement, because you can only drop as fast as gravity will let you, and you can only push up as fast as a certain point where you start pushing up too fast, you're going to be jumping off the floor. And that's kind of wasted time, because you're waiting for yourself to come back down again, land and go back down again. So the optimal time for keeping good integral movement is about 1 minute 40. It's irrelevant, don't even bother I'm telling you, but that's that ego again, isn't it? My best time is 1 minute 26. I was mega happy with that because it's faster than 1 per second. But I become aware that I was actually starting to not necessarily do the movements very well now. And I was just thinking, speed, 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 bam, bam, bam. I was definitely compromising my movement. In short, what I'm saying is, if I was PTing me, I doubt I would have counted it. I would have probably gone, nah. There would have been a ton of reps I probably wouldn't have taken and given, because they wouldn't have been what I'd call a squat. If it's not a perfect squat movement, it's not a squat. You haven't done the squat, you did some other movement. So this is the issue. At what point do you recognise that you've stopped doing the exercise and getting the benefit from it, and you've just started chasing the ego to try and show off to your mates, impress people with your times? No one gives a toss about you. No one cares, okay, at all. All they'll do is, if they're friendly, they'll go, oh mate, well done, that's really good. Inside their head going, don't care, right? Everyone's just waiting for their time for you to stop moving your lips so they can talk. Generally, there are some nice people in the world, but there's a lot of wankers. So just, again, remind, what does that mean? Take something positive from that. I mean, just focus on yourself, focus on you. If you can do, I mean, a lot of people out there, give it a go. Try and do 100 squats. I'm going to drop a video on it in the next day or two. I've got a few to get through. I'm going to give it a go. It's damn hard to do 1 minute 40. I will say women will do it better, okay? It's just an absolute physiological fact, okay? You will not be able to do it as fast as some of those tiny little gym bunny girls out there. My wife, for instance, has done it in 1 minute 19, and that pisses me off no end. There is nothing I can do to beat that. Oh, I just want to get her in a headlock and choke her out. Oh, hurts. It's because she's small, slim, is one reason. It's easier to move something small around. But also, females have more endurance in their legs. That's just a physiological fact, okay? Argue it all you like, it's a fact. A bloke fully trained will rarely beat a female fully trained in endurance on their legs. They're just damn good at it naturally. I will say, probably if you really, really train and become top Olympian athlete, yeah, a man, again, physiologically, will probably overtake the number one man will be better than number one women. Just look at the Olympics, that's why you've got them separated. But we're talking about the average Joes like us that aren't Olympians, you know. Don't be upset, fellas, if your females are also into fitness and are fit and start to beat you in that. Everyone's got their thing. They'll also beat you in abs, 100%. Female abs, physiologically, just designed a little bit different to ours, they will be fitter and be better at doing sit-ups than you. That's all right. Just do loads of bench press and deadlifts. Smash them. Easy life. Play to your strengths and don't ignore your weaknesses. Bad advice. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. So yeah, it's about be integral to what you're doing. The movement is the important thing to improve your body. What were you doing last month? You should be doing it better this month. If you're not, your training stopped. You're now just exercising. You're just practicing what you can do. If you get to the point, so where do you go? There are a place. That's not the end of the case of it. To be honest, if you just get down to 1 minute 40 on 100 squats and never get any better than that, brilliant. You're top 1% probably. It'd be amazing. But that's when you start adding weight. If you can do 100 squats in 1 minute 40, then it's time to perhaps maybe stick a bar on your back, hold a dumbbell, kettlebell, do a goblet squat, whatever. Just do it again with loaded weight on you. Stick a 20 kilo on you. Be a different story then. Then it's way back to that massive DOMs again. So yeah, ego. Check your ego, and your training will be better. That'll do.
Peace out.